thought while we're coming through Hawker, we'll take the opportunity and top everything up with fuel, because as much as there's plenty of juice around the Flinders Ranges, you won't find the high octane fuel everywhere. And when you're running a Ram, let me assure you, the higher the octane, the better the fuel economy. I wouldn't have believed how much difference it actually makes. Now, when I'm finished doing this, I'll catch up with everyone else, find out what their tips are for travelling around the Flinders. See you soon. What's your tip before we get off the beaten track and start doing some exploring, mate?
Mate, when you start hitting those dusty roads, you need to make sure that if you've got anything like your food or your clothes or anything, they need to be in sealed containers if it's going to get dust in it or exposed to those elements. Something like this, fantastic kind of a carry case to bolt into the back, and obviously you'll get there and you'll be in comfort because you won't be covered in dust or water or anything like that.
Right, Scotty, just about to leave civilisation behind us, mate. What's your tip before we leave the bitumen?
Well, Macca, other than your fluids, fuel, water, I like to go around and make sure your compression latches are tight, that your seals are all clean, and most importantly, all your doors are locked. That way you're not going to have anything fly open when you're on the tracks.
Mate, few jerry cans on board. Big fan of the fuel, are you?
Yeah, you got to make sure you're going to get to the next servo, so I've got a fairly long trip ahead.
When we finish here, Daniel is heading to Perth, so he may need a few of those jerrys along the way. Any other tips for getting out of town here and starting to hit the bush?
And yeah, just make sure your tyres are good and you got plenty of food with you.
What about beer?
You always got to have a bit of beer with you.